Welcome back to Crypto Funds and welcome back to another Jasmy update. We're going to start here on a weekly time frame all the way down to the 1 hourly time frame so that we can understand exactly what is happening with the Jasmy price. So before we do that, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video by delicately tapping the like button. Just helps the YouTube algorithm. People looking for Jasmy updates will now be able to find this video much more easily. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, I would encourage you to do so really, because I do TA on Jasmy in a number of altcoins on a regular basis. And without me further running my mouth too much, let's get back into the price. So yes, we are starting off here on a weekly time frame, and you can see that we have got our key resistance and support levels here. This is your resistance right around something like 0.008 dollars per Jasmy. We have been talking about this for a very long time, and then your support levels obviously are kicking in right here at something like $0.0046 per Jasmy. I mean, that is a slight range there that can actually dip a little bit to something like $0.0043 per Jasmy right there. So that is okay. We are very close to those support levels there. And not only are we taking a look at that, we can also take a look at it from, the Fib adjustment 2. And you can actually get the Fib adjustment 2 from the very bottom right there to the very top. And you can see that we are currently being supported by the 0.5 or maybe actually the 0.618 Fib adjustment level. And usually this is a usual suspect, and this is a strong support. So that's the golden pocket supporting the Jasmy price set right there, right around something like $0.0046, or we can say $0.0047 per Jasmy. So that is actually fantastic. Our support levels are very, very clear. So now what are we looking for here on the Jasmy price set? Still on the weekly time frame or even on the daily time frame, we can see that we have this downward sloping resistance here. And we also have somewhat of an upward sloping support right there at the very bottom right. So we end up with a tradable pattern there. And this is usually a neutral pattern. What you just want to see is a break in one of the directions, either to the upside or to the downside. So in this situation, we have a break to the upside, and that is actually looking fantastic for measured price. I guess there you are just taking a look at the thickest part of this triangle right there, and you can actually see that we have a minimum of something like 240%, where there sometimes if you measure, you can see 250%. That is okay. What we are taking a look at a range or something like that, right? So the next price again that we will be looking at right there will actually be something like 1.6 cent per Jasmy right there. But you can also be a little bit much more bullish right there, right? And then instead of just taking this spot right there, you can stretch it all the way down here, right? From that very top there to the very bottom of this structure there. And you can actually come up with a much more bullish price, I guess, of something like almost 400%, and that will actually be taking you to something like 2.2 cents. But just to be conservative in the immediate short term, we're just taking a look at something like 1.6 cents here for Jasmy. That is actually a very good price again, in my own opinion. Close to something like 250% is not a small gain, right? Now, if you move closer down and take a look at this, what exactly is happening right on this level here, let's take a look at maybe the 4 hourly time frame or even the 1 hourly time frame, so we can have a clear picture there. We are actually seeing that on a 1 hourly time frame, we have something that is looking more like a Wyckoff accumulation pattern. Let me actually go ahead and delete this, and you can treat this thing right here as the top of the range. This is your preliminary support right there. And you can also see that we have got support at the very bottom here. And almost all the stages of the Wyckoff accumulation pattern have come into play right here. So you can see that I've actually placed a trade right there, right? So there is a trade there. It's a long trade, right? So getting something like $0.00589 or maybe you can say $0.0059 per Jasmy, and then the stop loss will actually be set at something like $0.0044 per Jasmy. If it happens that it breaks this, the low of this spring right there, I mean, this is pretty much it, but the trade is out because I don't expect another spring to be made, right? I expect the price to stay in that range right there between something like $0.0047 to something like $0.0059 per Jasmy. So that's in the very immediate short term, an encouraging pattern in the form of a Wyckoff accumulation pattern. So I'm going to take that whether I'm right or wrong, right? So if we're unsure of those things that we talked about of the Wyckoff accumulation pattern there, I mean, you just have to take a look at it this way, right? Let me go ahead and highlight some levels here. This is your preliminary support. This is your selling climax here. And this is your automatic rally, right? So that's just the top of the range there. This is your secondary test in phase B. This is your spring right here. And you are looking for something like, a last point of support before you continue heading out of this thing. So this is why we are targeting this trade that I just mentioned right there. So basically, to wrap up everything, I'm saying that Jasmy is in a very bullish stance, as I've just said in a couple of weeks. I mean, on the weekly time frame, we have established that we have good support levels right there. And then also on a daily time frame, we are also seeing that Jasmy is looking still fantastic right there. So That's pretty good here on the Jasmy price set. Weekly, daily, and even the 1 hourly time frame are looking bullish, but that's just my own opinion. Obviously, none of what I say is financial advice, and you shouldn't buy or sell anything because of anything I say, all right? But if you like the content, don't forget to delicately tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family, and then I'll get to see you on the very next one. Take really, really good care of yourselves.